Every day carries a silent moment when the body is willing to repair itself faster, deeper, and more intelligently than at any other time. Most people never feel it, never sense it, never take advantage of it. But for seniors, especially those over 60 who want sharper memory, stronger focus, and clearer vision, this moment becomes priceless. It happens at night, not during deep sleep, not at sunrise, but during the neuro shift, the late evening metabolic phase when your brain signals your cells, now recover. This script is built around that window. And if you're watching this, you're already among the few who haven't given up on protecting your clarity, your independence, your ability to stay sharp. That alone makes you part of a rare group. And trust me, by the end, you'll understand why adding just 4 vegetables before bed can tilt your brain into a completely different trajectory over the next decade. Before we dive into those vegetables, do me a small favor. Tap subscribe and like. Not for the algorithm, but because every week we release simple tools like these that help seniors stay strong, calm, aware, and fully present. And missing even one episode can mean missing the habit that changes everything. Keep watching, because the third vegetable is so overlooked that even doctors rarely talk about it. Yet research quietly shows it activates one of the brain's longest-living antioxidant molecules. And you'll hear about it only if you stay to Chapter 6. Your brain behaves differently at night. During the day, it's a commander, processing conversations, stability, movement, judgment, emotions, memories. But in the evening, the brain becomes a gardener. It prunes unnecessary connections, strengthens the ones you actually use, filters chemical waste, and recomposes your neural pathways. This is the moment when specific nutrients can enter and immediately attach themselves to brain repair. Most people eat their vegetables at lunch, and they think that's enough. But daily brain function doesn't necessarily transform into nightly brain repair. The two systems are cousins, not twins. Nighttime nutrients are quieter. They travel with less competition. They influence hormones differently. And for seniors, this difference can mean waking up with sharper awareness, better memory recall, calmer thoughts, less blurry morning vision, lower inflammation around the optic nerve. By the way, if you haven't yet liked the video, do it now. It helps us reach more seniors who genuinely need this information, but have no idea what's slowly hurting their brain at night. And trust me, the 4th vegetable on this list might be something you've walked past in stores for years without realizing its neurological value. You'll understand soon. After 55, something begins to happen inside the brain and eyes that very few seniors ever hear about. Not for doctors, not from friends, not from family. It's subtle, it's quiet, and it often hides behind phrases like, "I'm just tired, it's normal for my age," or "my eyesight isn't what it used to be." But the truth is far more specific and far more reversible. Inside your brain, you have something called synaptic density. Think of it as the number of connections your neurons use to communicate. It's not the neurons themselves that create intelligence, clarity, and memory. It's the bridges between them. And after age 55, these bridges start thinning out like a forest losing branches. It doesn't happen suddenly. It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't warn you. It shows up in tiny ways. Forgetting a name you've known for years. Walking into a room and losing your train of thought. Needing more time to process information. Feeling mentally foggy after dinner. Eyes tiring faster in the evening. Reading becoming more difficult at night. What's even more surprising is that your brain begins shrinking faster during the evening hours. The same hours when most seniors do absolutely nothing to support it. This isn't just aging. This is neuronutrient starvation. During the evening, when your brain begins preparing for repair mode, it looks for resources, antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, oxygen. And if they're not there, the brain simply repairs less. And the next night, it repairs less again and again, until most seniors reach 65 or 70 and wonder, why does everything feel harder than it used to? Meanwhile, the eyes go through a similar decline. Inside your retina, rod cells help you see in low light. These cells regenerate slower with age, and the protective pigments in your eyes, lutein, zeaxanthin, vitamin A, begin to drain away unless you actively replenish them. This is why so many people suddenly struggle with driving at night, blurry signs in dim lighting, halos around headlights, dryness or irritation, reduced contrast sensitivity. But here's the part almost no one talks about. Your eyes are most vulnerable at night, right before bed. That is the phase when oxidation peaks. That is when the retina needs the most protection. That is when nutrients matter the most. The tragedy? Most seniors eat their heaviest meal at lunch and almost nothing nutrient-rich in the late evening. It's like trying to repair a house while refusing to bring the tools inside. But here's the hopeful part, and why you should absolutely stay for chapters 7 and 8. Just 4 vegetables, taken before bed, provide every pigment, fiber, and antioxidant your brain and eyes beg for during the night. And one of those vegetables, the one I'll reveal in chapter 7, supports nighttime neurological repair better than most supplements. Stick with me. You're going to see the puzzle pieces snap into place. Spinach has L-theanine, folate, and nitrates that quietly pull stress molecules out of your neural pathways. When eaten at night, it behaves like a gentle oxygen brush, sweeping through the brain's vascular highways. Here's what makes spinach an ideal nighttime vegetable. Lutein supports the macula, the central place in your eye that controls sharp vision. Nitrates help widen blood vessels, allowing more oxygen to reach neural tissue. Folate reduces homocysteine, a molecule strongly linked to cognitive decline. Magnesium supports relaxation signals transmitted from the brain to the body. Why evening spinach works better? Because your parasympathetic system wakes up at night. Spinach relaxes both your mind and the micro-muscles around your eyes, giving them a break from daily oxidative stress. Consider adding a handful of lightly steamed spinach to your dinner or mixing it into a warm nighttime bowl. And ask yourself, do you want the next chapter? Because the second vegetable is the vision giant that turns your nighttime window into a shield. If yes, hit subscribe so you don't lose us in the feed. Red bell peppers are loaded with the single nutrient your eyes burn through more than any other, vitamin C. Not the cheap pill version, the real bioactive version. The kind that doesn't just float in your bloodstream, it enters your ocular tissue. At night, your eyes are vulnerable. They dry out more easily. The retina is less protected, and the optic nerve is exposed to free radicals. That's where red pepper steps in. It delivers ultra-high vitamin C, beta-carotene, capsaicinoids, mild in peppers but powerful in action, quercetin for brain inflammation. Red pepper eaten before bed is like placing a security guard around your retina. And here's a surprising fact. Seniors often struggle with low nighttime contrast vision, the ability to distinguish shapes in the dark. Regular vitamin C-rich vegetables improve this by strengthening the collagen structures inside the eye. Keep listening, because the next vegetable may be the single most powerful antioxidant vegetable seniors can eat at night. But before that, don't forget to like this video. It helps keep this channel alive and allows us to share these discoveries with more people who genuinely need them. Carrots have the most recognizable compound for vision support, beta-carotene. But its true power doesn't appear during the day. It activates during nighttime regeneration. Here's why carrots belong in an evening routine. Beta-carotene converts to vitamin A, the nutrient required for the formation of rhodopsin, a molecule crucial for seeing in low light. Carotenoids lower brain inflammation, reducing overnight cognitive exhaustion. Soluble fiber feeds gut bacteria, and your gut communicates directly with your brain during sleep. People often underestimate carrots because they seem too basic, but for seniors, carrots transform into nighttime fuel for neurons. This is especially valuable for those who feel memory fades in the evening or wake up feeling mentally scattered. Carrot nutrients smooth out that overnight turbulence. Stay with me, because the next vegetable is rarely discussed in senior nutrition, and yet it might be the strongest bedtime brain booster of them all. And trust me, Chapter 8 ties all 4 vegetables together into one formula that can change your nightly routine permanently. Sweet potato may look simple, even humble, sitting quietly on a shelf, overshadowed by flashy superfoods and marketed supplements. But inside, it carries a nighttime healing power that borders on remarkable, especially for seniors. Let's dig into what makes sweet potato such a masterpiece of evening nutrition. First, it contains something your brain desperately needs but rarely gets at night: slow, steady, controlled glucose release. Your brain is a power-hungry machine. It uses 20 to 25% of all the energy in your body. And during sleep, the brain performs the most expensive operation it has: deep cleaning, synaptic pruning, memory consolidation. If glucose drops too low, the brain can't perform those tasks efficiently, which leads to waking up groggy, restless dreams, difficulty forming memories, increased nighttime anxiety, morning fatigue. Sweet potato prevents this metabolic crash. Its complex carbohydrates break down gradually across hours, providing a gentle energy drip that fuels the brain through its entire repair shift. It's like giving your neurons a slow-burning candle instead of a quick, bright spark. But the real magic lies in its color, that deep orange hue. This color comes from beta-carotene, one of the most powerful antioxidants for seniors. Here's why beta-carotene from sweet potato hits differently. It enters the retina and protects it from oxidative stress, the primary cause of age-related vision decline. It converts into vitamin A at exactly the rate your body needs, preventing both deficiency and overload. It supports the lubrication of the eyes, helping reduce dryness at night. It strengthens the epithelial tissue that lines your cornea. Then there's potassium, a mineral nearly every senior is low in without realizing it. Why does potassium matter at night? Because tight, constricted blood vessels deliver less oxygen to the brain. Potassium relaxes them, not dramatically, not abruptly, smoothly, the way your body prefers during nighttime cycles. This means more oxygen for neurons, better nutrient delivery, less nighttime pressure around the eyes, deeper calm in the nervous system. But the most underrated benefit of sweet potato comes from its fiber. This isn't just digestive fiber. This is prebiotic fiber, the kind that feeds beneficial gut bacteria. And here's the twist most people never expect. Your gut bacteria release neurotransmitters, chemicals that influence memory, mood, and sleep during the night. When sweet potato fiber reaches them, they respond with more serotonin, more GABA, better gut-brain communication, improved emotional stability upon waking. In simple terms, sweet potato turns your gut into a nighttime factory that produces the chemicals your brain craves for deeper rest and sharper cognition. This is why seniors who add sweet potato before bed often report clearer mornings, a less brain fog, calmer thoughts, improved night vision, fewer headaches, more stable energy throughout the day. It's not a stimulant. It's not a quick fix. It's a quietly powerful brain and eye fertilizer that works while you sleep. And here's your hook to stay with me. When you combine sweet potato with one simple ingredient from Chapter 8, its brain benefits multiply, not add, multiply, because they activate the same nighttime metabolic pathway. Don't miss that part. It ties everything together. Here is the synergy. Spinach opens the blood vessels and calms the brain's stress pathways. Red pepper strengthens the retina and protects ocular collagen. Carrot delivers vitamin A precursors for night vision molecules. Sweet potato stabilizes glucose and nourishes neurons until morning. Together, they create a trifecta: oxygen plus protection plus regeneration plus stabilization. This combination also amplified nitric oxide production, increased antioxidant density in your brain tissue, and softened inflammatory markers around the optic nerve. And yes, you should stay until the end of this video, because Chapter 9 includes the exact 10-minute ritual seniors use to implement this routine effortlessly. Most seniors treat their evenings the same way for decades. A late TV show, a simple snack, maybe a quiet moment before bed, and that's it. But no one tells them that the hour before sleep is one of the most powerful windows of influence they'll ever have over their brain and vision. This chapter is about transforming that forgotten hour into a nightly ritual. A ritual so simple, so gentle, yet so biologically potent that many seniors later say, "Why didn't I start doing this 20 years ago?" Let's break down the 10-minute sequence that can shift the entire arc of your cognitive and visual health. Step 1. The warm plate signal. Your nervous system reacts dramatically to temperature. A warm plate of food, not hot, not cold, signals your parasympathetic system to activate. This is the system responsible for calmness, digestion, nutrient absorption, and deep restoration. When you place a warm plate with spinach and carrots in front of you, your body interprets it as a safe moment, a moment where healing can begin. This is not psychological, it's biochemical. Warm food increases gastrointestinal blood flow by up to 140%, meaning every nutrient you eat is more efficiently transported to your brain and eyes. Step 2. Spinach and carrot, the two-part brain gate. Spinach relaxes blood vessels, making your brain more receptive. Carrots deliver beta-carotene and phytonutrients that prepare your retina for nighttime repair. Together, they behave like the opening act of a concert, setting the stage, preparing the environment, and adjusting every system to receive what comes next. Step 3. Red pepper, the vision fortifier. A small serving of red pepper is the spark. Vitamin C enters the bloodstream quickly, reaching ocular tissues in minutes. This is critical because the eye performs most of its antioxidant exchanges during the early phases of sleep. By giving your retina fresh nutrients just before bed, you protect it during its most vulnerable hours. Most seniors let the retina go unprotected every single night for decades. Just this one step can change that. Step 4. The sweet potato anchor. This is your stability, your foundation, your all-night nourishment. Half a sweet potato releases slow, steady glucose that keeps your brain fueled through its entire nocturnal repair cycle. This is the difference between waking up foggy and waking up centered. The fiber in sweet potato also feeds your gut bacteria, which in turn release neurotransmitters that shape the depth and quality of your sleep. It's not a snack, it's a nocturnal support system. Step 5. The warm water transition. A few sips of warm water act as the transport system. Nutrients move faster. Blood vessels remain relaxed. The digestive pathway stays active just long enough to ensure everything reaches the cells that need it most. Step 6. Stillness, the switch you've been missing. After the food is finished, your body needs a signal that the ritual is complete. Not meditation, not breath work, just stillness. 2 minutes of quiet sitting lowers cortisol, reduces heart rate, and synchronizes your brain waves into the pre-sleep zone. This is the moment where nutrients begin crossing barriers into neurons, into retinal cells, into the metabolic pockets that control memory and focus. The entire ritual takes 10 minutes, but the benefits last through the night and accumulate over years. And here's the remarkable part. Seniors who follow this ritual consistently report improvements within 3 to 7 nights, not months. Sharper mornings, calmer mind, less visual strain, deeper sleep, more energy at sunrise. Imagine what 10 minutes can do over 365 nights. Most people underestimate consistency. They look for breakthroughs, hacks, or dramatic changes, not realizing that the biggest transformations come from small, repeated actions done quietly over time. This chapter is not about another vegetable or another nutrient or another ritual. It's about the single factor that separates seniors who age with clarity from those who decline faster every year. Consistency. Let's be honest. Anyone can add spinach or carrots once. Anyone can try sweet potato for a night or two. But the nervous system doesn't respond to once. The brain doesn't remodel itself after a single attempt. The retina doesn't rebuild after one good meal. Your body changes from the accumulation of signals, not the momentary burst of motivation. Think about it. One glass of water doesn't hydrate you for life. One walk doesn't build your heart. One night of good sleep doesn't erase a decade of fatigue. But repeated habits, repeated nourishment, repeated rituals, they transform the trajectory of your aging. This is why the bedtime vegetable routine works. It's simple enough to repeat. It's comforting enough to enjoy. It's powerful enough to matter. And here's the real secret. Every night you follow this ritual, you reinforce the idea that your brain and eyes are worth caring for, that your clarity is worth protecting, that your future self deserves the strongest version of you. When seniors understand this, everything changes. They wake up more centered. They think more clearly. Their evenings become smoother. Their vision becomes more resilient. Their sleep becomes deeper and more restorative. And over months, something subtle yet profound emerges. A renewed sense of independence. This is what we want for you. Not just protection, not just improvement, but ownership of your brain's future. And because you've made it this far, to the final chapter, you've already proven something important. You care, you're curious, you're capable of change. So here's your closing invitation. Hit subscribe, tap like, leave a comment saying, I'm starting tonight. Not for us, but for you. For your longevity, for your clarity, for the version of you who wakes up every morning ready to think, see, remember, and live fully. This journey is yours to continue, and we'll be right here, guiding you every step of the way.